Hi there, savewith.crypto here. Okay, so it's Friday afternoon, so it's time to do the rewards thingy with the DEX, the xExchange DEX. Now, the goal here, as ever, is to increase the amount of liquid tokens we got there, and then use what we can to make XMEX to increase the energy over here. So I suppose I'll start by just taking a screenshot. And you can see here there's some e-gold there, a bit of UTK, nothing very much. There's nothing over $1, because I normally have a thing that if it's over $1, I'll convert it into MEX and then energize it into XMEX. But as it happens here, there's nothing at the moment. So let's do the boosted rewards. Claim that now. This is the small account. So literally there's 15 cents of XMEX to come from the fees pool. I know it seems barely worth it, but only costs 2 cents to claim it. And then we should have the larger amounts next. Now I think what happened here, because I did it kind of at about 1650 UTC on Friday, and I didn't see all this lot. This is now Saturday morning, and I think I was a little bit too hasty actually. So I did all this morning, and this wasn't there yesterday. Well, not at that time anyway. I think I probably should have waited till 4 PM UTC or 5 PM UK time, because I did all the claiming here and everything seemed to work fine. So then I went on to claim the ZoidPay from the ZoidPay shopping pool, which was actually 89.77 ZoidPay, so that was okay. And then what you could see here, once the actual claim happened, you could see the amount of ZoidPay in the xExchange wallet increase from 34 cents to 3.77. So that's good. So what I did then is I converted the ZoidPay into MEX. So you can see here that created like 624 million MEX, which then I went over to the My XMEX section over here and I locked it for 4 years, which gave an extra 900 million energy. So you'll be able to see here the energy increasing from 84 to 85. So this actually gave quite a reasonable increase in the energy, and also the position jumped a couple of hundred places, well 100 places anyway. And that was a 2.1% increase in energy. Now that seems to be what I seem to be able to achieve every week with this small account. So I think that's pretty good. And I'm just going to keep doing this for the time being. Okay, so let's go back to Friday's recording of the larger account. Okay. Anyway, the XMEX is kind of worth it. $24. The other thing I'm going to do is to claim the ZoidPay from the shopping pool. I mean, the price of ZoidPay is actually down quite a bit at the moment, but nevertheless, let's have this $35 worth. And then I've also got the ZoidPay in the farm as well, which is worth $54 actually. Okay, so there's that. Okay, that's all good. Let's have a look what can I have from the meta staking. Some UTK there. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do this week is I'm actually going to increase the size of the ZoidPay e-gold liquidity because at the moment it says you can increase the farm position by 9.76 and still receive the maximum bonus APR. And APR is 133% there, so I think this is going to be worth doing. So it's currently got a size of 13.63, so I can add quite a big chunk onto that. So I could actually add another $1,000 worth of LP token there if I wanted. Now I haven't got that much, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and look at what I've got. So I think what I'll do is swap all these bits like the UTK and the BAT and all that, swap all them into eGold and then see what I've got ZoidPay wise, make some liquidity and take it from there. So I'll just do that quickly. I won't bother recording that because it's a bit boring to watch. Okay, so I roughly got that right. I got like $75 worth of e-gold there, and 87 of ZoidPay. Yeah, that's enough to make $150 worth of liquidity there, isn't there? So I can do that and go to liquidity, and I'm looking for ZoidPay eGold. So if I was to use the maximum eGold, that would be that. I don't want to use all of it though. So maybe I'll just do the 2.2. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So add liquidity. So I'll go back to my farms. The one I want to increase is this one here. So stake LP. So at the moment it's worth $921. So let's stake this bit. Okay, it seems to have hung up a bit. Okay, so that disconnected again as per usual. I just redid it, and that's now adding the farm stake. So we should see this value go up a little bit here now. There you go, 15.85, and that's now worth over $1,071. And I'm still getting the maximum APR. That's good. Cool. So I might just swap that spare bit of ZoidPay into MEX. Okay, that's that done there, and then I'm just going to lock that for 4 years, and then we should see the energy increase. So if we compare that with what we had earlier on, I'm not expecting the percentage increase to be amazing because we have increased the size of the farm, of the ZoidPay eGold farm, but let's work it out anyway.
Yeah, it's just 1.21%, but that's not bad.
Okay, so I think the Devon strategy is coming together now. I'm always going to have this MEX eGold farm here because that's what I started off with. And if I was to split up the LP tokens there, I'd suffer a huge impermanent loss because the price of eGold has gone down quite a bit, but the price of MEX has gone down monstrously. So I'm not going to do that for the time being. Well, not for probably a few years, but so that can stay there, and that's earning 60.72% in XMEX, which is okay. That's great. That's all increasing the energy. And then what I will do, if there's a project here that I believe in, such as ZoidPay, and it's paying, ridiculous APR, albeit in XMEX, then I'm going to keep this one going at its maximum efficiency. Now you can see here that it says you can increase your farm position amount by 7.5724 LP and still receive the maximum bonus, right? So that's what I'll probably do. I mean, I increased it by, 1 point something then. So, I can afford to do that like another 5 times probably before I need to think more about increasing the energy proportionally. At the same time, this one here, this is all, working fine. That's all kind of at its maximum efficiency, I think. So that's good. So let's just look at the original idea I had. So I suppose this idea here is, still kind of in play, really. So we've got the MEX eGold LP farm producing XMEX and ESDT tokens. We've got the eGold staked on the XPortal. That's not really big. That's just 2 eGold. And we use that for fees. Okay, we've done that. Then the ZoidPay eGold farm on the exchange producing XMEX. Okay, that's what we just looked at. And then we've got ZoidPay staking in the shopping pool producing ZoidPay. I suppose we can expand on this a little bit by kind of saying if energy is needed, then we concentrate on XMEX. If liquidity is needed, then we concentrate on combining whatever we need to get that liquidity. So in the case we just shown, that was ZoidPay and eGold, and then just kind of all feed it back into the system. So I think this is pretty much getting there. So if you've got any comments about this, then please let me know. If you think there's any way I can improve on this, I'm aware this is not perfect. But yeah, any thoughts you've got, leave them in the comments down below. And while you're down there, give the video a like and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've got a notification set on all. And above all, tell your friends.